What's up, guys? So I've gotten a large amount of questions regarding this when it comes up to like dividing your meat and all that. So I cooked some meat for this weekend. I cooked 2 pounds of ground turkey in the same container. I'm not going to eat both of those in the same day, so I'm going to split them up. Easiest way I do it, when you're cooking it all at once and people get confused, well, it cooks down, this and that. We go off the macros on the meat raw. So I cooked 32 ounces of ground turkey. So I got 2 identical containers. I'm gonna make sure they're both identical in weight, both identical in weight. So I put one on the scale. We know meat cooks down 20-25%. So I'm gonna go ahead and just guess that 7 or 8 ounces or so cooked out. So I'm gonna guess there's probably about 22-23 ounces of meat right here. So I don't have kitchen hands, so let me find it. Hey. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this in here. There we go, 7, a little more. So I'm just gonna divide it in half in these 2 containers. Now it's not gonna say 16 ounces, it's gonna say probably 11 or so. I'm gonna start with 10. All right. That one's got 10 ounces in it. Take our other container. Just put it in there. So we've got just over 11.5 ounces cooked. So again, I cooked 2 pounds of 99.1 lean ground turkey. Not eating them both in the same day. So I'm setting myself up for this weekend. Now I only know eat the whole thing in one day. So like when I have these in my macros, I will add 1 pound, 16 ounces of 99.1 ground turkey. I may split it up into 2 meals, but when I plug it in my app, I plug it in for the day because I know I'm gonna eat the whole thing in the day. So a little over 11.5 in each, even though it's 1 pound cooked down. So I'm not plugging in, I'm eating 11 ounces of ground turkey. I'm eating 16 ounces of ground turkey. So that's the weight raw. That's the most accurate way to do it. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas.
She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
What's up, guys? So now that we are a week out now from the show, so we're eating some more food, getting some more weight on. Hey, China. Hey, baby. Good girl. So we're gonna do a little shoulder day today. I'm taking about a month break. My coach says go away for a month and then come back, and so I get to kind of train how I want, which is nice because I don't train arms. I don't do a whole lot of shoulders, but shoulder day we're gonna do today is kind of what I feel like. I mean, I have shoulders is probably one of my strong points, and I feel like this was the main shoulder day I did for years that gave me like decent round delts. So give you a quick run through. I start out a few sets of face pulls, just kind of warm up the shoulder, and then I go do a couple sets of front raises. You notice we don't do a whole lot of front delts. I never have. You hit it a lot when you're doing chest, doing incline press and stuff. So a lot of it's going to be rear and mid delt focused. So we'll warm up some face pulls, a little bit of front raises, and then the main heavy shoulder exercise we do is going to be upright rows. After we do the upright rows, I do some side laterals just with my own kind of variation to it. After the side laterals, we do a more rear delt focused heavy exercise, and then finish out with a little front delt burner. But yeah, let's get started. I did do a little bit of cardio this morning. I've been still sticking with about 20 minutes a day, first thing in the morning. But so I do these. I like to sit down, just because everyone always does them standing. And when you stand, whether you think you're cheating or not, you're cheating. You just are. You'll notice as soon as you sit down. If I don't have a bench, I'll just sit on the floor, like sit on the ground. I may drop that down a little bit, but yeah, if you sit down, takes all the sway, anything like that out of it. We'll do 2-3 sets of 20. It's going to get your shoulder warmed up. I have no clue on weights. Weights have been, like, obviously I'm not pushing it crazy just because, you know, we're a week out, still kind of recovering from the show, being dehydrated and all that fun stuff. But so we'll get her moving. Forehead, elbows up and out. Spread the rope apart. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, so overhand, pull to the forehead, spread the rope apart. You don't need to do the whole stack. Rear delts, not a big muscle. Not proving a point to anybody besides that you can use your traps when you're doing face pulls. Now, when I'm doing them heavier, like I kind of pick and choose what I warm up with. I'll either do like dumbbell swings for my kind of warm up, or I'll do the face pulls with the rope. On my last set, I'll do some forced reps where I am kind of pulling the traps into it a little bit just to get 5 extra reps or so. So instead of quitting at 18, 20, I'm pushing at 25, 27. Yeah, training's been a little bit different. Some things I'll feel real strong, and then other things I'm like, whew, whooping my ass. Now we're just doing some dumbbell curls, and we're finishing up. I think I had like the 15s. But I'm like, come on. Ooh. But strength's come back good, so try to ease into it. After one of my other shows, I kind of went balls to the walls, and so I did it was after my first show. It's on a Saturday, and then immediately starting that Monday, Tuesday, I kind of like started going heavy, and then competed in a strongman competition 7 days after my first show, and Missouri's Strongest Man middleweight. I won, and then the next day I was in the hospital for a week with rhabdo. Water was all over the place. I was, gained a lot of weight that first week. Ended up getting like a really bad electrolyte imbalance. Basically following that strongman comp, I did not hydrate correctly. I probably maybe half a gallon, 3/4 of a gallon a day. Like, wasn't enough. And then I still was like trying to train hard because I felt good. And then, trying to train the day after strongman comp. And then I started crashing in that bathroom right there. Yeah, rhabdo's not fun. Like, you get very, like, this. I don't remember anything from it. I just remember what I was told happened, and I locked myself in there, and you're puking, dry heaving, just super confused, and I was insisting I was driving myself to the doctor, and but we got out of rhabdo really quick. It was like a day, and kidneys are good, no damage. They told me, the doctor told me to sell my kidneys on the black market, not to donate them, because they operate superhuman. We were good, but the issue is I had an electrolyte imbalance after that. So I was in the hospital for 5 more days because my body would not retain water. But, all right. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. Just feel like it gets my shoulders moving good. Ooh, this is nice. Like, in the pump that stays now. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna do some front raises now. I like to do that just to kind of warm up the front of the shoulders. I do first few. It's kind of like hammer. And then we'll go under here. Just 10. And do 5 more like that. Ooh, all right. We'll do one more set of those, and we'll go to our upright rows, which we'll go a little heavier on. So reps on that, 8 to 10. A couple extra if we can squeeze them out, but we'll try to go heavier on the upright rows. China's got the semis. Over here. Ooh. Normally do like a plate on these, but I don't think we're there yet. We'll see how a quarter feels. Yeah, food wise, we've been eating pretty good. We're taming it down. We were a little out of control the first 5-6 days. I don't think I had less than 8,000 calories a day. First 5 days. We've been under 6 the last 2. So we're getting better. But reverse out of this eating disorder that I've given myself. Ooh, but yeah, we'll clean it up. It's been a lot of, every day I've been picking like 3 or 4 snacks that I missed. Had some nutty bars last night. Cookie cake. I finally got my cookie cake. I pretty much would eat like ground beef and like cookie cake. It's my carb source. Saturday night, what did I do? Oh, I had a whole large pizza without cheese, but bacon, pepperoni, Papa John's. I was surprised I could eat the whole thing, but and dessert. And then ate again after that. Hunger has been different, but so I like to go wider. So when people do them really close, you end up going up like too high, and you're taking the tension off your delt. Like we're trying to train delts, so I keep the tension on the delt. If you go wider with your grip, like fingers out towards the rings, you physically can't go too high where the tension's coming off your delt. So wider. That wasn't too bad. We can go a little heavier. We'll put a 35 on there. Now this morning we were good. We had one of Ben's protein pucks. 40 grams of protein, 24 carbs, like 12 grams of fat. And then I had some oatmeal. I was over in St. Louis yesterday and I was salty about having to pay full price for meat. Really wanted ground beef. It was like $10 for like 96.4. So make friends with the guy at the meat counter at your local grocery store. Save a lot of money. They're like, how do you afford it? I'm like, I go into the grocery store every day, or every other day at least. They're like, hey, we're marking this down tomorrow. Hey, we're marking that down tomorrow. Get the deals. I normally only pay like $3.50 a pound for like 96.4. The ground turkey, yeah, the fish. Got 10. Felt good. We'll do one more working set of these. So about three working sets total on these. And this last one we'll probably do a couple force reps at the end where we, I won't say they get sloppy, but we throw a little more trap into it. All right, that's enough of those. So whenever I used to do these, I kind of always followed like a rep scheme, and then I just kind of started calling it like a run the gauntlet. That's how I always did it. I would start down with the 10s or 5s, 8s, whatever, pretty light, and I would just do sets of 20 all the way up. When I couldn't do 20 anymore, I'd do 15, 10, whatever, pretty much until I could only do about 8 ugly ones, only taking like 20 seconds in between sets or between weights. So I'd just do like the 10s, breathe for 15, 20 seconds, 15s, 20s, 25, 30s, all the way up as heavy as I can go. When I went as heavy as I could go, then I took about 2 minutes, breathe, and then I'd start heavy and go all the way back down. And it would be burning pretty good. A big reason I started training my shoulders this way too was like, so prior to doing like, I've only been doing bodybuilding about almost 3 years now. Before that I was doing powerlifting, and I started getting a lot of shoulder pain when I benched. Like nothing, it just hurt. Like it wasn't like a tear or something like that. And I was doing a lot of heavy overhead presses, and so I just stopped all the overhead presses. Incline was as close as I got to doing overhead, and I didn't even go very heavy on that. And started doing more upright rows and a lot more rear delts, just because I didn't notice I was getting front delt dominant. So lots of the upright rows, lots of rear delt, lots of side laterals. And I didn't shoulder press for, I don't know, 2 years. And all the shoulder pain went away. My bench started going back up. That was when I first hit 400. I was hitting 405 for reps. I'm not doing shoulder presses. So everyone's always like killing themselves doing shoulder press. And I feel like it's an exercise more than anything where people like strain their neck, strain their upper back, do something to their shoulder. I'll do them light every once in a while. But yeah, this style of like training on my shoulders just seemed to benefit them a lot more. Like I healed better, all the pain went away, and my bench started going up. So in powerlifting, that's what you want. Well, you want all your lifts going up, but I like to bench press a lot. No, I don't bench press at all. These suck too. Like these whoop your ass. I got too many dumbbells for the rack. I have a 10. Whatever. All right, we'll start with 12s. Oh. Whenever I do these as well, I always put my thumb on the other side. And then whenever I'm coming up, you always see people doing like this. No. Pinky slightly higher or in line with the rest of your fingers. All right. 15's next. Today I'll probably stop around 15 reps because I can already feel the gas tank. Not quite there. This is like my first real shoulder day. Last week we just I just come in and get an upper body pump, 2-3 sets, nothing crazy, get some blood moving. I'm getting pumped up a little bit. I love training shoulders. All right, where's the 20s? All right. 25s. 30s next. Been longer than 20 seconds. I was talking shit. Now we're going 35 seconds on this. All right, there it is. That got me wheezing. I feel like I'm way more out of breath than I should be. All right. That's as high as we'll go today. Whew. All right, now we breathe for a couple minutes, and then we start heavy and go all the way back down. I don't know which way's worse, going up or going down. Let's go back down. There. Get pumped. There. Scream. We got another front delt exercise and one more rear. We'll take a breather for a second. We're gonna do 3 sets of front raises with a dumbbell or a barbell. Then we'll do some rear delt dumbbell swings, finish out. 3 sets each. It's only a face of mother could do first. Easy curl bar, front raises on the incline. Yeah. Can I balance it? Ooh. China, watch out. Oh no. No, girl. Go that way. Go that way. Come on. Go lay down. Wow. I see that side. Go lay down. Go on. I know. It's time to eat. You're late feeding me? Now come over here. You're gonna knock this off. It's for your own safety. Go lay down. We'll go eat. Go lay down. Go. Oh my toes. Ooh. It doesn't take much weight on these. And whenever I do them, the hangover, see a lot of people doing all this. You want to keep your traps out of it. So literally my range of motion is that. Right there. Not all the way down, so you get momentum. It's right there. Try to keep your traps out of it. Oh, 15. Whew. Wait about 60 to 90 seconds between sets on this. I'll do about 15 reps or so. If I can squeeze out a couple more, but pretty much everything is about 15 reps except the, I do the upright rows, I go a little heavier, 8 to 12 on those. But it's really the only like big, I wouldn't really call it a compound movement, but like the main movement of the shoulder day.